Alrighty. Well, as you can see, I got it set. It's almost ready to start catching cattle. I poured a pad. It is 5'8" by 8'6", and it's 4 inches and above thicker. I got this rubber mat at Lowe's. It was actually kind of cheap. It was like $22 for a 3 foot by 9 foot, 9.5 foot, whatever it was. It was, I know it was more than 9 foot, but you can see it's ribbed on one side and it's smooth on, well, kind of rough on one side. I think this is a walkway mat of such, but it's serving the purpose of keeping the squeeze chute off of concrete, because everybody knows how metal and concrete mix. They rub like crazy. Let's see, I got it sitting here with in behind, a little bit behind these 4x4s with 2x6s to help hold it with these posts that was already there. You can see, and it's that way on both sides. It's not anchored yet, and I haven't decided how I wanted to do it. So I'm open for any suggestions if y'all have any advice. What I'm thinking about doing, and I kind of gotta be careful because where it's on somebody else's property, I hate to fall under the clause that if something is bolted or whatever it falls under, that it belongs to them from then on out. So what I had thought about doing is, I really don't want to bolt it down because I know that is part of it. Is what I could do is, let me get down here, try not to fall. It's right in here, right there. There is holes. Now these holes are made for scales, for load cells. They go from this side to that side. It's both front and rear, and it's right here in this square tubing right there at the end of my finger. There's a hole there. So what I had thought about doing was painting that in there with something to mark it, set the chute up, move the chute away, drill down through it, concrete bit, and then take like all thread or rebar and drive down in there and leave about 2 inches of it sticking up for that to set, then to set the squeeze chute back down on them rods to keep it from going any direction. So I thought about doing that, and then up here, right along through here, is putting down a treated 2x4, tapconning it down. That way the forward motion, the block would take some of that as well. So that's on that. If y'all have any ideas or suggestions, leave them in the comment section below. But that's what I have come up with. Y'all might know something better, but if you do, let me know, and at the end of this video I have a surprise, because I am on my way to brush hog. I got two of my children, because the other two are out camping with Mama and Papa. And don't ever walk underneath the loader. It could fall on you. A little safety precaution. So stay tuned for the end of this video, and I'll show you some brush hogging and the surprise. Hang tight. Oh, we're just brush hogging. Well, we're brush hogging along right here. You can see. Not moving very fast. tighten up here a little bit. Oh man! What is that? Well, it's corn! It is corn! Huh. Reckon we should stop and have a little look at it? Why not? Sounds good to me, don't you? So, let's go have a look. There have been some really nice second cutting in here. If it wasn't for that. Yep, we have corn. We have corn. Where corn don't grow, it grew. So here it is. Yeah, it's not the greatest on that far end of the field. I'm guessing it's probably because most of the deer come off through there. And because you can see through here there's nothing, and it's a little skimpy, and you know, it's, I guess it's not a great stand of corn by no means, but of what the corn had went through to get to this, I think it did well. And you can see it's about to my hip. That's looks like it's tasseling out. Strange to be hip height, but it could be what has went on with it. And you can see here's some of this has got a little blistering on it, and I say it's where I put my not overseeded, broadcasted fertilizer on it. And I think that's what it's done, because I put about 125 pounds to the acre on this. I'd say the average height in here is probably not hip height, under, just, you know, let's just say in between knee and hip. And yes, I know it's not going to make the maturity, which is fine. I'm just thrilled that it did what it did. If it ain't tall enough to chop, I'm going to bale it. That is, if my baler will do it. If not, I'll find one that will do it. But it's, I don't know, if this was May, I would be so happy. I'd be thrilled. But yeah, if this was May 15th, whatever it is, if this was May 15th instead of September 15th, I would be I'd be set, I guess you could say. But it just is what it is. No worries. I mean, I had already spent the money, and I had already bought the fertilizer, had already bought the spray, had already bought the corn, you know, so everything was bought, you know, after it had done being planted. So I went ahead and put it to it, and whatever it does, it does. I'd like to see it get to, I know that wind's probably blowing like crazy, so let me get back in the tractor. Okay, as I was saying, everything had been purchased, and I just went ahead and put it to it. I told somebody I've wasted more money on stupid stuff, so, you know, I don't know, probably 2, 3, 4, 5. This, just say between $800 and $1,000. Big whoop, you know. So, but anyways, there's something else I was gonna say, and I thought about it on the way over to the track, and I done forgot from that short amount of time. But leave it alone. Thank you. Shucks. Oh well, if I think of it, I'll let you know, and I'll just what I'm doing here is I'm brush hogging a couple of rounds around the outside of the cornfield. I'm gonna fence it in because I'm gonna let the cows into this and let them graze the heck out of it. And so this is what I'm doing. I'm just cutting it short, that way you can put the fence in. And cattle like grass a lot shorter than you do a lot taller. Or, you know, cattle tend to prefer grass that's, you know, 3 to 5 inches tall versus 2 foot tall. So, anyways, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Comment if you'd like. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and stay tuned till next time. So thanks for watching. Oh, and as I need to just remind myself, and either maybe at the beginning or in the video, was I have an Instagram and Facebook, and they are both Small Town Farmer.